Hey guys, it's Jeff, and today I'm going to do my video on my pet birds. Quite a few people have been actually asking, and the first person who actually suggested it, because you can definitely hear them chirping in the background of my other videos, uh, was Austin over at Plant Plebe. Plant Plebe is his YouTube channel and also his Instagram name, I believe, so go check him out. But other than that, I'm just going to get right into it and kind of just give you guys a, I guess, tour of like their cages and stuff and kind of just talk a little bit about them. So here we go. Okay, so first we will start with Pearl. Pearl is my cockatiel. I've had her for about, I want to say, a year and a half now. And I got her when she was about 6 weeks old. She is a white-faced pearled cockatiel, so that's her color mutation. And I figured, why not? Let's just name her Pearl. But she gets that just because of the pattern on the back. She is hand tame. I do let her out. She does like to fly around a lot. She's very sassy. She has an attitude all the time. She wants to be pet. See if she'll do it. She'll like put her head down. She wants to be scratched. And sometimes she goes way too far. She's a little clown. But yeah, so she's really fun. I'm actually thinking about getting her a mate. Not to actually breed, but to give her some company while I'm not home. I want to find a male one that is also hand tame, so I can probably take them both out at the same time. But yeah, that is Pearl, and that's her cage. Pretty big cage. I ordered that cage on Amazon, and I think I only paid like 80 bucks for it. It was not bad at all, and it's got like a stand and everything right next to my plant stand there. So yeah, that's her. Okay, and then I'll take you guys over. So this here is, I guess I call it my aviary. It's basically a curio cabinet that my mom had, and she didn't want it anymore, so I was like, you know what, I have an idea. So I took it and I converted it into a bird cage, essentially, and it was a process. So basically, the front was all one piece of glass, but it was just held in by like those little nubs that hold like picture frames together, so it's super easy to take out. The side, it was also glass here, and then I left the glass on the bottom. So yeah, it was a process. You can kind of see where like the screening is like screwed in on the wood on the inside in there. So I did that, and then I made doors for myself that swing open, and I just got little latches there. And then I put like, there used to be glass shelves inside here. So I got like a piece of wood and I just made like a flat bottom, and then I just lay like paper towel down. And then I put a light, I don't know if it'll show up good on camera, but I just put a light that they sell for putting underneath cabinets, and that was really easy to mount up there. The back of it was actually a full mirror. And I didn't want the mirror to be visible for the birds because they would look in it, fly towards it, and they'd probably end up hurting themselves or stressing themselves out. So what I did is I went to, it was either like a Home Depot or Lowe's, and I got that like contact paper that you can put on like windows to kind of like dress them up a little bit. So I put that on, and it covered the mirror enough, and it looks really cool. Really cool design. But yeah, so there are quite a few birds in here. It's going to be kind of difficult to see them, but for instance, that one right there, those two are owl finches, male and female. Those are really fun. Those are the ones you hear beeping a lot. And then up here, that is a canary. That's my female canary. She's named Tweety because she's a very vocal female canary. Behind her is my female Paradise Wida finch, and the male just plopped down. So with those, the male is actually in his like winter foliage, his winter plumage right now. And when he's in breeding season, he will actually grow like 4 different tail feathers. 2 of them are really long and they get about a foot long. And then 2 of them are like lobed and they're only like a few inches long. But of course, filming this now, he's out of breeding condition, so he does not have those. I will definitely do another video when he has them, because I think it'll be really interesting to see. So yeah, now he's looking a little bit more like the female, but otherwise when he's in breeding condition, he's almost solid black, solid orange, and like a little bit of yellow. So really bright and cool. His beak is actually solid black too. So there's those 2, the owl finches. There's Tweety up there. They're kind of freaking out, and I hate when I get close to this. Right here is a society finch. It's a male, and he's actually bonded to a female zebra finch that's actually up there with the orange beak. And then up here is a male canary. His name's Reginald. He is very regal looking when he stands up. He actually has half of his one leg missing. I had to have half of it amputated because he got an injury, but he's doing really well. And he's a red factor canary, but I don't color feed him, so he's more pale right now. And then, I don't know why they're all at the top right now. And then over here is another male canary. Don't have a name for him. He's a Gloucester canary, I think is his breed. And recently, meaning this morning, he actually mated with Tweety. And so I ended up putting a nest in here just in case. So we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, and then I have 2 other finches all the way at the tippy top. That one right there, it's called, those 2 actually next to each other. They're called bronze-winged manakin finches. Very tiny and surprisingly very aggressive, which is annoying. But they all do pretty well in here. They get along pretty well. They bicker from time to time. It's not huge. It's just more tall than anything. But yeah, so that is the aviary, if you want to call it. Kind of difficult to clean, to be honest with you. But you know what? This is kind of like one of a kind. I don't think there's anything else just like this. But yeah, I used to have a lot more birds. I used to breed lovebirds when I was younger. I used to breed parakeets. I bred canaries a couple times. Zebra finches. Yeah, so I kind of downsized a little bit because it was a lot of upkeep. So yeah, so now I just have those guys. Other than that, if there's anything else that you guys would like to see, if you guys want me to do more videos on the birds or more like information on them or other birds in general or any questions, let me know what I should do. I don't have too much with my fish right now. I can show you guys real quick. I have a little fish tank set up, and it's nothing crazy, but it's just like a 2-gallon tank. It's Fluval Spec is the brand. It's got grow LED lights, and I have some live plants in here, 3 little white cloud minnows. I kind of have this tank because I was doing another little project, and I might do a video on that if it all works out. Something to do with some separate little jars and live plants and things like that. So I may do a video about that, but it kind of is a process, so we'll see what happens. But I needed somewhere to keep like the extra plants to keep them alive for the time being. But yeah, otherwise, just a quick little view of my plants. Everything's pretty much the same. I recently just got teacup colocasia, and then I got black coral colocasia, which isn't doing so hot, but I planted it last night. And then I just got like a parlor palm, oak leaf ficus, I think, and then goldfish plant, just from my local nursery. But yeah, everything else is pretty much the same right now. So yeah, definitely let me know any video ideas that you guys want me to do, and I will try to do that for you guys. If you have any questions, just leave a comment down below, and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Alright guys, see you later. Bye.